C7, round 3 on my road to 1500 over the board, guys. I played a really, really beautiful game. Not a perfect game. I want you guys to see how beautiful and how brilliant my game was until I had one small stupid mistake, one small oversight. I play a beautiful game and I just have one small oversight in the middle game going into the end game, and that one oversight caused me to lose this game. It's a terrible, terrible reality when you play as well as I did. Then you have one little oversight. You overlook one little thing and you lose the game because of it. It's just heartbreaking. Without further ado, guys, let's take a look at this game. I want you guys to see how I was absolute dominating and I just played one bad move, one bad oversight, and therefore lost the whole entire chess game. Let's take a look. Play the move d4. My opponent plays the move d5. I get straight into a London system here. Everything good. So far, so great. We are just playing opening moves. My opponent plays the move bishop to b6. Pretty much kind of like the main line of the London, whatever. I play the move queen to a5, check. My opponent plays knight to c6. At that point, I knew he was in trouble. I play the move bishop to b5. My opponent pushes c4, and I'm like, that's not the best move. Then I play the move knight to e5. Then my opponent brings his rook to c8. Then, of course, I get castled. As you guys can see, we're both making some inaccuracies out of the opening. Nothing that is game losing for me anyway. My opponent is losing this position currently, and the problem with castling at this point is that it allows my opponent to play the move a6, which kicks a bishop, right? But that's okay. My opponent then plays the move knight h5, not dealing with any of the real issues that's going on. So after sitting there for a second, I think about it. I was considering 3 moves here. Do I let my opponent take the bishop and then I take back? I didn't like that because eventually I would have to play a move like g3 and protect this pawn. This pawn would be here, this pawn would be here, and then this pawn would be here. And then that will leave this light square diagonal open for my opponent to kind of beat up. And my light square bishop is already about to be traded off the board at some point. So me knowing that, that's why I didn't let him take here. Then I was considering the move g4. Oh, well actually that is a good move because then you got to back your knight up. G4 was actually the move. G4 was definitely the move because after G4, okay, you take my bishop, I take your bishop, and guess what? Now your knight has to move. Where are you going with the knight? Let's say you put it on D3, and then now I capture your knight, and then what? C captures D3, and then F captures E6, F captures E6, and this is just a better overall position for white as black is missing this pawn here. I did consider G4, but for some reason, guys, this tournament, watch this video right here if you haven't already. For some reason, this tournament, there were just moves that I was considering, but because I couldn't see the line all the way through, I didn't play it. But I definitely see now G4 was definitely the move. I didn't see the winning move, so I considered just letting him take, but I didn't like the idea of leaving these light squares open. I considered G4. I was having a hard time seeing it all the way through. So ultimately, I just decided on this move, bishop to G3. It's not a blunder or anything. I guess it's just probably not the most accurate way to play this position. My opponent then cuts. I cut, and then my opponent plays the move F6, a move that I was actually happy to see. Knight takes, pawn takes, bishop takes. And from here, my game gets a lot better, I would say. So I want you guys to see from this position here how I start to completely, absolutely annihilate my opponent. And I'm going to show you guys one silly, stupid oversight that caused me the ball game.
Oh my God.
My opponent plays the move rook to c7, and I'm just like, that's terrible for him. Tell me I played the move e4. Tell me, oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. This is another example of me knowing the correct move to play. I knew e4 was the correct move to play. I could just feel it. You know, I could just feel it. Even in this game right here, like this tournament, I was knowing to play moves, but I didn't play them because I couldn't see the line all the way through. Like, sometimes if you can see the next 3 moves, that's good enough. You ain't got to see 20,000 moves ahead. Like, Jesus, play e4. That is the correct move. Like, are you kidding me? Because after e4, let's say pawn takes, knight picks up this pawn, so that's beautiful, okay? And then let's say bishop takes, then of course knight takes, pawn takes, and then a move like bishop takes c4. So either way, this is great for me. Let's say you do anything. It don't matter what you do. He's probably going to try to defend this pawn here. But then I'm going to play a move like rook at a to e1. And I'm on this. I'm on this whole open file. So e4 was definitely the correct move, not the that I played. Like this whole tournament, I felt like I was just playing a lot more safe, but just incorrect. So instead, I played the move b3. Not losing or anything, but just not the most profound way to win this game. I play the move b3, my opponent takes, then I take with the pawn. My opponent plays the move h5, and then I play the move rook to e1. My opponent pushes h5 again. I play the move e4. Finally! Sheesh. Maybe I wanted a rook there before I played it. And that I can understand. I'm curious to see what my coach thinks about it. I wanted a rook on e1 before I played it. So, play the move e4. My opponent takes, knight takes. My opponent takes there, knight takes back. Now that was a great find. Knight takes, rook to e1. Just move and protect chess. Rook to e1, just, making one move threats, right? I'm playing the game sound. I'm playing the game strategically. I put a rook on e1, looking at your king. My king is safe. I got all my pieces developed. He plays this move, rook to e7, and I'm like, okay, chop the bishop, you take. And then in this position, I'm thinking, do I take the rook now or do I not? I played the move d5. I played the move d5 because I knew that the pawn was pinned to the king, and to me that looked like the right move to play. I don't see what's wrong with d5. I played the move d5, a move that I really liked. I'm not sure what's wrong with d5. Maybe it's just not the most accurate way to play, but I like d5 because I got this queen and this pawn. And as you can see, guys, white is better by 2 whole points. I'm fully better. I'm coming right at your king. Like, I'm coming right at it. Like, in this position here, after knight takes, I was very, very confident. Like, very confident in this position. And I just play it very, very patiently. I don't immediately take, which isn't a bad move. Or the computer is suggesting bishop to d3. That's not a bad move either. I guess that's a good move because it stops you from running back this way. But anyway, d5. Okay, I'm going to march forward with my pawn. I'm considering taking this pawn because I got 2 on it. He retreats, queen to b8. Now, what he's doing is he's playing hope chess. I'm playing strategically. I'm playing sound. I'm playing well. I'm using all my pieces in this attack against your king. And because you are losing and you know it, you are playing these hope moves. Queen to h8, hoping that I overlook. Queen to h2, check. And then I move over and then you get some silly type of mating ideas, right? So my opponent is over here playing hope chess while I'm playing good chess. That's the difference. So immediately I cut. I play the move queen takes c6, check. My opponent moves queen to f7. I take g3 is best. See, the computer wants me to stop this BS that he's doing, but I'm going to stop it just after this check, right? So I play the move check. My opponent takes with his bishop. Then I say check. My opponent goes king to g8. Now, look, white is better by 2.24 points in this position, but look at him. And I'm a +1 in material. I have an extra pawn. You don't. But my opponent is just hoping that I have these overlooks and these oversights. What I'm about to do is I'm getting ready to make this. The king is on a run. The king has been the king is running, right? So I'm getting ready to play this move, bishop to d3 and get mate on the board, right? But first, I got to deal with this one move BS that he's hoping for. Could you believe after the game he was like,
oh yeah, that's crazy because I thought I had you the whole time.
That just goes to show that people really don't know how to play chess as much as they think they do. Talking about he thought he had me. How do you think you had me when your king is running around on the wrong color complex? Do you have a light square bishop? No, you don't have a light square bishop, but I do. And guess what? I'm going to checkmate you on the light squares if I don't overlook this one move threat that you have. Look. If he gets that move in, queen to h2, then I'm in trouble because then my king got to go here and then his queen get to go there and pick up a knight. So I found it. I found the move, g3. I found the move g3, guys. I did not overlook it. As free as this bishop is, and as hungry as I am, as free as this bishop is, and as hungry as I am, I did not overlook the move g3. I did not overlook it. I played the move g3, and I thought that was the end. I thought that was the end to his one move stupid threats. I thought after g3, you can't take with the queen anymore. You have nothing. This is nothing, right? Then my opponent plays this ridiculous move, bishop to c4. That's actually still losing. This is not a good move. You guys see what the computer did. This is just hope chess. This is me clearly winning, and then my opponent hoping that I make a mistake. So he makes the move bishop to e5. After I played this move g3, I thought that was the end of his hope chess. I thought that was the end of it. But he plays one more hope move. Bishop to e3. From this position, white's better by 2.3. Okay, people don't know how to play chess so bad. Let me not insult nobody. But white is winning by 2.3. And my opponent actually thinks this is a good move. Actually, that is a more losing move. Now white is better by 2.5 points. Alright? And it just really pissed me off because after the game, he's like, yeah, I don't know. But I thought I had you the whole time. But you know what? You let people keep they don't really understand the game like I do. That's why I get so pissed off losing games like that. I don't get pissed off because I don't allow myself to get pissed off. I just try to keep playing my best chess. But it's just like, It's comments like that that just let me know where people really are in their chess game. How do you think you're winning? That's actually a worse off move, 1. 2, your king is running around the board on the wrong color complex. Like, are you kidding me? But guys, it is a hope. It's a hope move. It's a hope move. Will my opponent make a mistake? After I played the move G3, guys, I thought I put it into his hope chest. And guess what I played? Guess what I played? I played a move. Bishop to D3. Completely winning this position. Completely winning. Stopped his one move threats, his one move hope chest. Because that's all it is. It's one move hope chest. It's not strategy. It's not playing correctly. It's just one move hope chest. If I just play the move king to G2, now what? Now what do you do? You're just lost. You're just losing by 2.6 points. And then what? What do you play? What you gonna play? Are you gonna pick up a pawn? The computer suggests queen to E5, trading off queens, and that's what you really should do. But by then you're lost, because I am up a pawn right now. He probably tried to pick up a pawn or something, and that loses. You can't get your material back. You're not getting the pawn back. So let's say you played the computer move, which I do not believe my opponent would have found. Queen to E5, queen takes E5, F takes E5, B4. And look, white is still winning this game. So if I don't overlook this stupid one move threat that people think that is just not good chess. It's just not good chess. I don't know no other way to explain it. Bishop to C5 is not good chess. It's hope chess. Ooh, I'm losing, so I hope my opponent makes a mistake. That's what it is. That's what it is. And unfortunately, guys, in this position, I played bishop to D3, just trying to checkmate this king. The thing is in this position, I know for a fact I'm better. I know I'm better. I got your king running around. I have all the pieces that's about to come into this attack. You don't have the light square control to stop it, okay? The rook is gonna come to the center of the board. I'm gonna mate you, and I know it. But I thought G3 stopped his one move threats. That's not strategy. That's not good chess. I thought G3 stopped it, but it didn't. After a hope move like bishop to E5, guys, I totally overlooked that this pawn is pinned. This pawn here is pinned. If queen takes, this pawn can't take back. So I played the move bishop to D3, thinking that, you know, after bishop to D3, what you going to do to stop this? You would have to probably play queen to E5 or something like that. Or rook here or something like that. And you know, and I just played from there. I thought bishop to B5 was the best move in the position. But unfortunately, I overlooked this pawn is actually pinned to the bishop. Then my opponent takes with the queen. And of course, I made it in one move. I can't take back with the pawn. I can't go this way because this rook is controlling the file. I move over and then my opponent checkmates me there. But I didn't feel upset as a result of this game. I didn't feel like I was outplayed. I knew for a fact I outplayed my opponent. I outplayed him. Period, point blank. This was a one move threat and it was an oversight on my end. But it wasn't strategic. It was nothing that he put in work. It was nothing that he earned. It was just a mistake. It was an oversight. And what I'm seeing in my chess is like I am constantly making mistakes with pins. Almost like I'm overlooking pins. I remember in a different game, in this tournament here, I played a move like F3. Black had a queen here. The bishop could just take F3, and this pawn can't take back because it was a queen on this square. So I'm overlooking pins. I'm overlooking the tactic of pins. This is not the first time this has happened. I can't even be mad at myself for this oversight because, like, it was a genuine oversight. Like, I didn't see it. So I'm going to be doing a lot of work with pins because this is a tactic that I want to make sure that I'm seeing. I don't know how I overlooked it. But guys, white's better by 2.6 points in this position. If I played queen to G2, bro, you got nothing. You got nothing. So for after the game, for him to say, oh, I thought I had you the whole time, you are out of your mind. You got nothing. Your king is unsafe and I'm about to come for it. I could beat you down in so many different ways here. So many different ways. But I got to see this tactic first. I got to see the tactic. And unfortunately, guys, I did not see it. But white's clearly better. Let's run that back one more time. Open up with the move D4, okay? We get into an opening here. Play that move. We just doing some opening stuff. We both got some inaccuracies, a couple mistakes. I should play the move G4 here, and even that's losing. for him, I drop my bishop back to g3. He takes, I take. My opponent plays that move. Knight takes, pawn takes, bishop to a6. My opponent plays the move rook to c7. Just a terrible move. And then I play the move b3. My opponent takes, I take, h5. These pawn pushers and their kingside attacks that don't work. Then I get my rook to the center of the board. And then I have this beautiful move e4. What you gonna do about it? Okay, he takes, knight takes, he takes, knight takes. Rook there, just protecting stuff, moving. I'm controlling this game. I'm winning this game. You are responding to me. You understand what I'm saying? I'm totally outplaying my opponent this whole game. Knight takes. You're responding to me because you know that knight about to take this bishop. And you don't want to just move the bishop back because then rook take on e6. I'm winning this game from start to finish. White's better by 2.8 points here. Then he plays, again, move and protect chess. One move threats. That's not strategic. My rook is looking at your king. Anyways, see guys, I can't say too much. My opponents watch my videos. I can't put too much of my strategy, you know, in these videos. But anyway, he plays the move rook to e8, which is even more losing. 3.3. I cut the bishop. He cuts back. The computer is suggesting either rook takes, bishop to c4 to stop the king from moving this way, or bishop to d3, looking at this unprotected pawn. But I play it the way that I thought was best to play it in this position. I played the move d5. But even that, with it not being the most accurate way to play, it's still good. It's still better by 2.2 points. It's not a blunder or a terribly bad move. It's just the way that I saw it. I'm going straight down the middle. You feel what I mean? I'm going straight through the middle. e5. My opponent then plays the move queen to b8. I pick up a pawn. Check. Queen to b8. Hope chess. He's just hoping. You understand what I'm saying? He's hoping he gets something. But it's not strategic. I'm going straight to your king. You're moving away. One move protect chess. It's just bad chess. It's just bad chess. Then he moves his king. Rook takes. Bishop takes. Check. King has to move. I find it. g3. Then he gets some more hope chess in his blood. He's just hoping. And in this position, I overlooked this pin. But white is dominating this game from start to finish. White is still better. If I don't overlook the pin, which is not just independent to this game, I'm noticing the tactical pattern of pins I've been overlooking in multiple games. So I'm going to be doing a lot of work with pins. It's like I'm not respecting the fact that the piece is pinned. It's like, that piece still protects that pawn. But you know the thing is, if your piece is pinned to your king, this pawn right here is hanging. I'm overlooking the fact that this pawn is hanging. It's almost like, okay, that pawn is there, so obviously that pawn is protected. No! This pawn is pinned to the king. This is a hanging free pawn. So I have to see that with pins. Just because it's there don't mean it's protecting it if the piece is pinned. But that is a tactical error that I've been missing. He did not win this game because he's a better player than me. I outplayed him this full game, and he got lucky. He got lucky. This is a tactical pattern that is not unique to this game. I've overlooked them a couple times lately, and now this game just allowed me to see, like, just because the piece is there, if it's pinned, that it ain't really there. If it's pinned, that pawn ain't there. It's pinned. This is a free pawn. That pawn is free. I did not realize it was free. Genuinely. So I can't even be mad at myself. I still played my best game. I didn't recognize that my pawn was free. So, bishop there, trying to win the game, and end up getting mated due to hope chess, okay? But even a broken clock is right twice a day. So, he got his hope chess winning, even though he was completely outplayed and I was winning the whole game. But good for him. He got his hope chess in. But I'm still very, very happy with the way that I played. I think I played solid, and I think I dominated this game from start to finish. I just had one oversight. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Let me know what you guys think. Again, I have not met with my coach yet. I'm sure he's going to have a lot of things to share with me about this game. Let me know if you understand what I'm saying about hope chess. If you understand what I'm saying about, you know, people just, these one-move threats and getting lucky off of one-move threats. Or if there's any tactical patterns that maybe you have overlooked quite a bit, because that's exactly what happened to me in this game. All right, guys, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video.